adventure, exploration, usually fame and wealth, certainly danger, but also solitude and sacrifice. Being a traveler means all that and more. Human colonies don't have it easy in the Centauri cluster. It doesn't matter if they were established hundreds of years ago or freshly created by recent arrivals. They always depend on the mercy of the Celestials who had thousands more years to advance. Travelers are our way to close the gap. They risk their lives exploring the galaxy searching for lost celestial artifacts, because even though it may be thousands of years old, any celestial technology is still way ahead of anything humans have and can kickstart our understanding and technological progress. Travelers are always revered on their world, seen as symbols, legends even, bringing hope, often accompanied by large amounts of wealth. Their discoveries affect the lives of many generations to come. It all sounds exciting, so why isn't everyone a traveler, you may ask? There are many reasons why travelers are a rare breed. The most immediate one, that very few people even have a chance to become one. Exploring the galaxy means you need to be able to navigate the gates of heaven, system of giant structures designed for a rapid transport across the galaxy. However, not every ship is able to enter the gates. The gates subject the ship to a massive acceleration, and only a stasis field created by a ZPZ generator stops the ship and everyone in it from disintegration. Unfortunately, the knowledge of how to build a new generator is lost, so the first step in every traveler's journey is to find a ship that already has one. You can either join a ship's crew if you are skilled enough, buy a ship if you are wealthy enough, or, in rare cases, salvage a generator from a relic ship and mount it into a new one. However, be aware that any wreckage rumored to have a ZPZ generator is a high-value target for anyone. ZPZ generators are vital in every part of Galaxy's life, not only exploration, but also trade, transport, and, of course, military. Don't expect to just waltz in. Chances are that if you know about such a salvage, so does someone else who would like to get their hands on it, and they may not want to play nice. So be ready to defend your prize if you get there first. You may quickly find yourself fighting not only for the artifacts, but also your own life. In the end, the easiest way to become a traveler is to have connections with a traveler dynasty. Either be born into one, or have good relationship with it so they can help you start your journey. Though even if you could go to the stars, would you, knowing that you would have to sacrifice your entire life, everyone and everything you know? Even if we put aside the many dangers that come from scouting ancient celestial sites, pirates, unknown creatures, ancient defenses, celestials themselves and more, all of which can easily kill you, there is one very unique aspect of being a traveler that can discourage many from ever taking the path. By traveling through the gates of heaven, time slows down and you experience time dilation. You may be traveling for days or weeks, but several years will pass on your home world. When you come back, everything will be different. Your loved ones will grow old, your childhood friend won't recognize you, your children may be older than you. By going to the stars, you rip yourself from time. After just a few journeys, you may find yourself 100 years in the future, even though you barely aged. You become a beacon, a constant to your planet, but your world will stop being your home. Every time you come back, it will be completely alien. For some travelers, this is inspirational, a chance to see the future, but for most, this brings an impossible feeling of solitude. Nobody on your planet can understand because nobody knows what it's like. They revere you for your accomplishments, but they don't know what you had to leave behind over the decades. Everyone you knew only lives in your memory. Major historic milestones don't bother you because you know everything will be different once you come back home. And if you don't, If you fall, nobody will mourn you, because nobody will find out. Everybody will simply assume you are going to come back one day, maybe in a decade, maybe in a generation or even a century, until you slowly fade into just a memory. The only ones who can relate are other travelers. All travelers feel a strange bond. It's hardly friendship, but a deep sense of understanding. Even long rivals who fought each other for centuries know this. In the words of the traveler Solar Misha, "I will never hate another human being as much as you. You took so much from me, as much as I took from you, but you've always been there to hate. All the others, time got them. They got old and died. The one thing I still have is you. So I am sending you spare parts so you don't die down there. Fix your ship, come back home, so we can keep hating one another." Being a traveler is not for just anybody. Taking the mantle is a high-risk, high-reward task. You may find wealth, fame, but also an unwanted, unique wisdom and perspective on life and people. And that is before even counting all the dangers that could easily cost you your life or the life of your companions. What will you do with your role? In what way will you affect lives with your findings? And what will you have to sacrifice in the process? Become a traveler and find out.